life is either an incredible adventure or it's nothing at all.
Yep, I finally bought a kayak, baby. No, I didn't spend $495 for it. The price went up after I bought it. Don't you love when that happens? I paid $299. I've never even sat in a kayak, so this is going to be my first, and it'll be coming April 6th, and I can't wait. First accessory I'm going to show here that I bought, it's the first one that came, is the paddle leash. It's got a clip on one end, so I can clip it to one of the pad eyes that I'm going to show you later. And the other end is the loop for the paddle itself. Keep you from losing the paddle. That's one of the number one rules of kayaking, is do not lose your paddle. Probably second only to wear a life jacket. I'm a little nervous about this plastic clip, but we'll give it a try, see what happens. The next accessory, the second one I bought, are the nylon pad eyes that I mentioned earlier. Since this is a fishing kayak, I'll probably need to bring a lot of stuff, and these are great for leashing stuff too, so you don't lose anything. Should you bump it over the side or dump the kayak? You don't want everything ending up in the water, because then you're going to have to chase it all. Which brings me to the screws. It doesn't do you much good to have pad eyes unless you have something to fasten them to the kayak with. And these should do the trick. I did buy several different sizes and different types, some by accident. When you go to a home improvement warehouse, you should know that sometimes things are in the wrong place. So I've got two different types of the number 8 half inches. One has the rounded head, like this one, and the other one has the flat head that's tapered, like the one I'm looking for here. This is the one I meant to buy. I do have 20 of them, so it's not a complete waste. And I only have bought 10 pad eyes, so if I just use this size, I'll have left over. See how nice that fits in there? Looks like you've got plenty to spare coming out the bottom too. You're only going through a thin piece of plastic. I will probably buy some glue and some sealer, though these aren't going below the waterline. You still don't want to get water inside the kayak. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I've never even sat in a kayak on land, so I'm no expert by far. These are 3/4 inch, just in case the half inch don't do the trick. And I got all the right ones here. They all have the tapered head, and they'll fit right in the pad eye the way I wanted them to. One note that I picked up from another video, and I've watched lots of them preparing for the kayaks to come, is you don't want to over tighten the screws. As you can see, this next screw that I picked up, there's only 5. I also picked up by accident. They're 8 1.5, so I doubt I'm ever going to need these, but for $1, oh well. I'm thinking maybe I can use this size screw for heavier duty fastening, something that really needs a little extra oomph when fastening it. This brings me to my next accessory, which is something we really needed, because without it, we would not be able to carry the kayak to get it to where we're going. It's an Atwood J-style roof rack. I can attach it to the roof rack on my Escape and carry the kayak to wherever we want to take it. I picked it up at Walmart.com for $80. These are the buckles and the tie downs that come with it. This is the buckle that you strap it to the roof rack with. It comes with 2 of each, one for each rack. These are the tie downs for the front and back of the kayak, which go to the front and back bumpers of your vehicle. Come in handy to keep it from rattling all over the place, or worse yet, to keep from losing your kayak. I read a lot of reviews on Walmart.com, and they said that they didn't come with instructions, but as you can see, they do. And they look like pretty good instructions. You may have to figure some things out for yourself because they're not perfect, but I figure if I can figure it out, so can you. You can see it shows the racks, what comes with it, a little warning, obvious things that you shouldn't do or do without. And it's got a little drawing where it shows you how to put it on the car and how to connect it. Pretty handy. This is a close-up of the rack itself. Like I said, there's 2 of them. One for the front, one for the back. Got foam. Protect the kayak from rubbing on the metal. It looks like you just turn these knobs to tighten the bracket on your roof rack. It's probably going to scratch the rack, but I'm not entering it in a rack contest, so And you can see the foam there. More foam at the top to protect the kayak from wear. And probably to keep down wind noise while you're driving. This next accessory I'm real excited about. It's the Scotty camera mount post. And I'll be using it to mount my GoPros so I can get some great video while I'm kayaking. I wasn't really sure what I was getting when I bought this. It's not exactly what I expected, but it looks like it's workable. I will need to buy this mounting bracket to make it work. Otherwise, you can't mount it to the kayak. In the short time I've had it, I've noticed the versatility of this mount is amazing. I've already attached 2 of my GoPro mounts to it. One of them's the regular quick release buckle, and the other's the tripod mount. You can see one's got like a tripod screw on it, 1/4 20, and it's got the it's already got the slots for the quick release buckle. I plan to face one camera forward and one camera back at me, so you can watch me struggle with my fishing and so you can see the beautiful scenery. I think Scotty had us GoPro and camera users in mind when he built this thing because it fits many different types of cameras or mounts. It also has different uses. You can, like some of the GoPro mounts, you can take it apart and put it back together the way you want to use it, so it fits your needs. It comes apart in a number of ways to help you accomplish that. There's a little nut on there with screws. You can swivel it to the left and to the right for different angles. You can swivel it up and down for different angles. And it comes apart. And it's easy enough to put back together. You can even remove the bottom mount, which it goes in that bracket I showed you earlier. And you can put a bar mount on it for a handlebar, or a fishing pole, or whatever it is you want to mount it to. I'm liking it, I gotta tell you. I'll probably be using more of their products in the future. They've got a bunch of versatile products to use. Here's what the packaging looks like. I'm very excited about this, and I can't wait to put it on my kayak. Before I clean up, I've got one more thing to show you. It just came today, so it's a late adder, but I think you'll appreciate it. It's an Atwood dry case. The kayak comes with a couple of dry wells, but this is something I can keep my keys in. You can discard this little shelf hanger. I just wanted to show you so you could see which one it was. It's the Atwood 1500 Dry Box, and it is small. When I bought it, I thought it was like 5 times the size that it actually was. You can see it's smaller than my hand. It has a snap-on clip to keep it closed, and you can see the seal goes all the way around, so it keeps your things dry. And though it's a lot smaller than I expected, it could come in handy. It looks like it has a little hole you can put a lock through, and you can tether it to something else there with that hole. It does actually have more space than I expected, although you're not going to fit a wallet in it. That's my trifold wallet. You can see it doesn't even come close to fitting. And I have a Samsung Galaxy S3 for a phone, and that doesn't fit in there either. You could probably fit a small flip phone in there if that's all you have to bring, but you won't be fitting an Android phone in it. What I've decided I'm mainly going to use it for is to put the key fob for my escape in. It fits in there perfectly, and you don't want this to get wet, otherwise it's ruined, and they're not cheap. So you can see there's plenty of room in there, even though I've got the fob in there. I can fit my Bluetooth in there if I decide to bring my phone with me and don't want to hand hold the phone. You can fit both the Bluetooth and the fob in there. Or, oops, I guess I accidentally thought I broke the clip off already, but it just slides right back on. I'll show you how to do that right here. Just snaps back down and good as new. I can fit my keys in here, my house keys, although I'll probably leave them in the truck, but I just want you to show that I can fit them in there. And I've even got enough room to spare if I compact them a little to fit the fob in there with it and still close it. I definitely think this is going to be a handy little item to bring with me on my kayak trips. It's got a little string you can tether to something. Let's see what else fits in here. Here's a GoPro Hero 3 camera. And no, it will not fit. You won't be able to shut the case with the GoPro in it, and you don't want to squeeze it shut. You'll ruin your camera. As always, I hope you've enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to get my kayak so I can actually try out some of this stuff and let you know how it works, as well as post video of all the big fish I've caught and the beautiful scenery I see on my kayak.
Bye-bye for now.